Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey guys, this is Reaper Fear bringing you the third installment of my Tenchu Z Crawlthrough. And this is going to be part 2 of my thoughts on religion. And before I get started, I'd like to say leave a like because this is a hard topic to talk about and it does require a lot of pre-thought and everything. And I am extraordinarily bad at this game. So every bit helps, thanks. But anyways, like I was talking about before, religion and politics, while our Constitution, our base Constitution of the United States of America, okay, says that there should be a separation between church and state. And that is the best, one of the best clauses in our Declaration, or Constitution, because the mixture of those, I mean, religion has always influenced politics, okay? Back to ancient Greece, they worshipped the gods, okay? So, it goes that far back, thousands of years, okay? But it's not something that should influence your choices on other people. Okay, we're going back, way back, okay? Colosseum, okay? The Roman Colosseum, where they stuck gladiators. Everyone thinks of gladiators first, but it wasn't just gladiators. I mean, there were fights of, like, the most common one was prisoners of war. And we didn't have... Whatever was a prisoner of war, whatever was a slave to them, was of a city-state they captured, and their citizens became their slaves, okay? We went after one people as slavery, and that became huge in politics. Because it was so... I mean, we had never done anything like that before. And this, I show a little bit of combat here, because this is a pain in the ass. And you can see how, like, the multiple sword things and slashes will never kill one guy unless they're really good, so. But anyways, like I said last video, I've never had a problem with religion. In its purest form, religion is better than most people. They look at a higher power for an answer that they might not necessarily understand themselves. And that, I think, is a quality that we, as a society, need less of, but need more of that same principle, if you get my meaning. And what I mean is that we need to stop looking to a higher power to solve our issues, because we will never have the higher power to solve issues. Like I said before, I'm agnostic. I think it is there. I don't think we are meant to understand it, and I don't think it is going to help us. I don't believe at all that it is going to help us in the long run. I think it is there to guide us and control us in weird ways, and so I think that we need to stop depending on this thing, this entity, this being, as a source of solutions, but we need to take its lessons and apply them to the future. And a big one of that is to not let history repeat itself. And that is the most common thing in society, okay? History always repeats itself. Every single time. I mean, you go back to the Civil Rights Movement, the 60s, okay? And look at the pictures. The protests for for segregation, black pride, the mixture. I mean, they were desegregating the schools and everything like that. Go forward to today, to a news post with protests to gay rights, and to protest against gay rights. They look exactly the same, okay? Exactly. They are, in all but their practice of what they represent, they are the same thing. And religion has always shaped has always been in these political situations that have made things not necessarily uncomfortable, but very, I mean, it always made people wary of being black or being gay. I mean, even now, we've had the don't ask, don't tell policy for years and years and years, and we only just revoked it. But people aren't coming out as gay in the military. They're not, because they're scared, and they have a great reason to be. Because there is still so much fear of gays in the society that is strongly politically and religion based. And I don't care if you grow up in a Christian household with following the rules that homosexuality is wrong, but these people are trying to, I mean, it's going back to the Constitution itself too. They have the right for they have the rights for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And if what makes them happy is to get married, then we have no right to stand in their way. That is what I want everyone to seize as the separation between church and state. That your opinion matters, okay? It does. With the SOPA and PIPA things, it was extremely important that the whole country got behind this and said, no, this can't happen. But the entire country isn't behind you if you don't like gays. The entire country is against you. And it is pushing as hard as it can. Because these aren't people. These are people bound together under one flag, just like everyone else. These are Americans, and as Americans, they deserve the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I know the Bible, it's like Leviticus 17:12 or 12:17. I don't really know. Says that a man should not lie with a man like he would a woman. But the Bible also says that you shouldn't plant two different crops in the same field, or wear two different fibers mixed as part of your clothing. Okay? So, it's obviously outdated. The principles of the Bible are fine, but it's time to make the Bible, if the Bible wants to keep being relevant in this day and age, it has to keep advancing. And that's what it isn't doing. That's what a lot of other religions are trying to do. Things like, as ridiculous as it sounds, things like Scientology and new branches of the Catholic Church, is that they're bringing their teachings into modern society. And that is what religion in politics is lacking, okay? Because we don't have a prevalent moving forward religion. We have a religion that is very based in the past, and along with that past, while the past was simpler, the past repeats itself, and the past is more basic. And there weren't all these problems then that there are now. And we need to look at now, not then. We need to not wave a book around and say, this says that there can't be gay people because they're sinners and they'll go to hell. And I don't know what's after this life, okay? I really don't. But if gay people are going to hell, then they're going to hell. But you might as well let them be happy while they're here. They don't affect you. If you don't like gay people, then don't go to the gay pride parade. I guarantee you, if you walk outside and talk to people, and unless they're like, I know a couple people that break this, but you don't know that they're gay, okay? Some people look gay, some people don't. My father looks gay, okay? But he's not. He's homophobic. How weird is that? But, and this video is wrapping up, guys, so, like I said, leave a like. There might be a part 3 to this eventually, but I don't want to keep rambling on about this. Check out next time. I'll probably be talking about my thoughts on the new Xbox. Peace out. Reaper of Fear, out.